Yo, what's the event in hip hop that broke the camel's back? Pause. To make it to where you could snitch. And if you make good music or something, you could still live out here in hip hop. Like, what was the straw that broke the camel's back in hip hop where we had a code and there is no code no more? There just isn't no code no more. And what do you think is the event that, I remember growing up, even if you was fronting, you wasn't a real gangster, but you was spitting gangster rap shit. You wasn't fucking with the rats like that. Right now, this shit,
too many of them
sold out concerts.
I don't think you can escape them. They all around. They like New York City rats. Humans. It's rats everywhere. And everywhere is everything,
Too many Fredos, not enough Michaels.
That's a fact.
Some of these guys got to take a boat ride, never come back. And so what happens is...
Niggas getting on these gangsters. Yeah. No. After police, boat ride, one-way boat rides. Keep it going.
Ain't no sponsorship, right?
Yeah.
Who you think we get sponsored by? The PAL League or some shit? We selling liquor, coffee, and fucking...
We getting sponsored from gangs now.
No. Yo, you focus.
You going
up.
to.
No. I'm just saying we got to talk about it because it's not a fucking code no more. And I say the guy who fucked the whole shit up.
You gonna say it?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna say Sammy the Bull fucked the whole shit up. I remember when I was a kid.
Bull? Nah. Listen, there's no such thing as a credible rat. But Sammy the Bull the fucking shoot the fuck out of him.
He told on 6ix9ine.
They set him up, though. They altered the tapes. Yeah, you know that.
No, he took the stand, Sammy the Bull. Sammy the Bull's a superior rat.
He's a superior killer, too, though.
Yeah, that don't mean shit.
Yeah,
you can't rat and kill and be justified.
No, you can't.
Oh, he killed, but he rat. Listen.
He was justified enough to tell him, let me out of the witness protection. I'm good. I don't need it.
Yeah, but what you got to understand is Sammy the Bull ratted on his friends. I never forget the one story.
We ain't giving him a pass. I'm just saying he was a killer.
We know he's a killer. Alpo was a killer. He's a rat.
He also told him, let me out of witness protection, too.
He's a rat. And then he came out of witness protection enough till we get killed in Harlem.
No, but he was moving around and dudes was smiling and they wasn't saying nothing to him. You know that.
I know that for a fact.
That's what I'm saying. That's why it's no.
Well, that's too far. What I'm saying, Sammy the Bull
lasted on the yard for 15
Sammy
minutes.
the Bull is the most famous rat on the earth. Sammy the Bull. Then you came Alpo, guy everybody looked up to, charismatic, Harlem, fly, Louis Vuitton shit, this, that, told. He did that, right?
Shout out to Wayne Perry and Wayne Perry Jr.
Then, in hip-hop, the day 6ix9ine sat on that stand.
Yo.
No!
Man.
You remember, if you're watching the story, they taking him to court in bulletproof vests. They acting like he was telling on El Chapo. He put a lot of good people in jail, man.
Facts.
No,
we got to put him away till it's time.
Yo,
my feeling is going to get close.
You feeling
I feel his time has come. I feel his time is going to be soon, though.
We don't need a lot of...
Yeah.
No, look, I'm not trying to... This is something that I'm thinking last night. I'm sitting on the couch trying to come up with what today's show would be about. And it dwells on me that, guys, we lost the code in hip-hop. Now, is it played out? I watch other podcasts like, yo, that don't matter no more, this, that. Does it not matter no more? And I believe 6ix9ine, when he gave guys 20 years in jail. All the guys he was like, oh, but he fucked my wife. Oh, but he did. That means nothing. There's a man that works in a bodega that never been a criminal in his life, see some shit, and he won't tell. It's in your character whether you're going to tell or you're not going to tell. So 6ix9ine was telling. He was hanging out with these cops before they even went. Like he was telling, the drivers telling on him. Everybody's telling on each other, right? So he's sitting there. You know, that's the biggest excuse. That's what Nicky Barnes, back in the day, he was on the cover of Times. He told, because his man was with his wife. He was saying he was with my wife. But then again, he told on 100 guys. What I'm saying to you is 6ix9ine, really, guys. Youth, whoever's watching, it's not entertainment.
Don't tell, dog.
No. He put guys in jail for 20 years. Nice guys who co-signed him. Now,
I want to hear how this is.
he comes out of jail. This is how. He comes out of jail and he goes on his live. I'm not even going to lie. I watched it from a dummy account too. He had 2 million. You remember that, nephew? You remember that? He had 2 million people watching on live. You remember that, right? True or false? 2 million to see a rat. Even I was under a dummy Pepe Le Pew account looking at what he gonna say. When he did that, it told the youth, oh, it's over. You could rap, whatever the case may be. Come home, you still a shit. You lit, 2 million this. He in Europe and all that touring. He still, I don't know what his finances is. I hope he's broke. But the man, no, that ain't even a flag. That guy's a rat.
No, that ain't a flag.
So my thing is, this guy running around buying Birkins for girls and this, he made people think it was cool to rap. Now, well, we KAR, but that's a whole, now you almost could throw the flag. But my thing is now, you got some guys that are the hottest guys in the game, rats. Like, I get a phone call from somebody, he says, yo, man, you got to check this album out. Ever since I assumed you a rat, your people ain't fucking with you no more, you know, I'm not listening. I'm off you, no matter what you do. And I get on the plane and they fuck me. I listened to this album. This album was so good. I was so guilty of this shit. I listened to this album. I say, shit.
Didn't know you talking about Gunna.
I'm not saying, throw the flag. Now you got a flag.
About.
You got a flag. You have a flag. Because we said we wasn't mentioning names like that.
But you just said all of that and what?
All I said, the album was fire. There's a million rats out
shout
there.
that you like his album.
Nah.
And you just said you liked it. You just said you enjoyed it. And then said, nah.
No. I'm not saying that. What I am saying is...
You just said it.
So where is... We don't care no more in hip-hop? You can rap? No, I'm asking.
You can't rap.
But what if you do? You got the #1 album? You got 2 million people on your live? You're this and that. What the fuck is going on earth? And Gunna ain't right. He just said the gun in the car wasn't his and there's only one other person in the car with him.
What?
You get that on the way home. This is crazy out here. Man.
Shit.
Michael tells him, you broke my heart. You broke my heart. Let me try to lighten this shit up a little. You know?
Please do, because you over there going too gangster.
Let me tell you something.
You said you liked the album. That's what you...
It's
a good album. It's a good album.
The album is good.
But you feel bad listening to it?
Yeah, I'm a different, you know, I had a friend, one of my best friends, one of the funniest guys in the world. Like, you would laugh all day. He would make you laugh all day. One of my best friends. And he kept hustling. And I'm Fat Joe the rapper. And I say, yo, bro, let me buy you a book. Like I said, I don't let people take advantage of me. But I begged him, let me buy you a bodega. Let me get you a fucking laundromat. Let me buy you something so you can get... He did the rich boy. The streets love me. I'm dissident. He's talking all this shit. He gets snatched up by the feds. Right? Like, damn. One night, I'm in Washington Heights. We have a dinner after the club. You know how you go to the spot after the club and eat? And Dominican dude jumps up and goes, yo! Yo! Your friend! Your friend tell on the Dominicans! your friend, in the middle of a restaurant in Washington Heights. And I'm sitting there. And I look at him, I knew exactly what he was talking about. So he told me the name. I said, Papi, I don't sell drugs. You never see me around this. Don't do this ever again to me. You talking to the wrong guy. I don't sell drugs. I rap. This is that. And I'll punch you in your face next time you do some shit like that. Straight up, right? Calmed him down. His crew grabbed him. Well, he had a point, valid point. You hanging out with niggas talking about you ain't with the rats, this, that. The nigga rat. He comes home from jail. And they sending me messages like, yo, this nigga ain't even got a jacket. It's cold, this, that. I never went to see this guy one time in my life after he ratted because he violated the code. And this is a guy, I can still tell you to this day, I loved him like a best friend. I loved him. But because of the code, I can't fuck with him. Right? And so I've been through this in my life. And so to see it so acceptable, how everybody's acting like, yo, it's okay. It's no problem. It's good music. Let's separate the art form from what it is. That's it. We move it on.
So be it. So be it.
So be it.